Well, so let's say that what we're hearing today is that it looks like MLSE will not purchase the Argos. The Argos have to be out of Rogers Centre by 2017. I mean, is it feasible to think, Bill and Perry, that maybe CFL football in Toronto will no longer be around after 2017? Bill, is that where we're heading, or is this just more smokescreen?
I think part of the problem, Tony, and Perry would know this, there is a clause in the television contract, TSN. There's a price for the CFL with Toronto, and there's a price without them. So, and it's substantial dineros.
Now, why is it important to TSN to have Toronto? Advertising?
Yeah.
All the corporations are here?
Yeah, you know how many people are in the GTA.
Yeah.
Start from Hamilton and swing across and stop at Oshawa and go up to Aurora. And you got maybe 7, 8, 9 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just it's a wonderful market. And they haven't done a very good job of exploiting it, but it's still there, and TSN thinks that everybody watches TSN, and a lot of people do. And if they've got more eyeballs glued to the set, just because it's a Toronto team, they want that marketplace. And if they're precluded from it, and I would think that they'd have an out clause connected with that. If the Toronto market is out for 2 years, they're out of their contract. By the by, I was in Florida, and I missed the terms of the new TSN TV contract. What was it, for my edification?
You're talking about for the CFL, it would basically be about $40 million a year.
Yeah, that sounds
okay.
Right.
So if they were making basically like $2 million before, now they're making $4 million. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. When this television contract is up, assuming everything stays the same, the numbers will go up again, because it is just it's a product that the television networks are clamoring. They're falling over one another to get content. This happens to be Canadian content, so you serve a variety of different needs.
That's fair.
I said it before, I'll say it again. They made a mistake by not including sports in it, because they could have had their product on 2 networks, just like the NHL does, the NFL does, the NBA. You spread it across as many networks as possible, but they thought, you know what? We've got a great partner in TSN. Why would we want to piss off TSN? So they just said, we're going to stay with it. We're going to stay. But to me, it was a mistake, whether it was the owners saying to Mark Cohen, don't even think about it. Because to me, it was a huge mistake.
Yeah, the new TV deal worth $43 million. The last one was worth $15 million a year.
Yeah, so as I said, any kind of commodity, any kind of content that has the ability to be shown on television, and to a certain extent radio, because you can parlay it in different ways, will attract attention. So this thing will attract attention 5 years from now, because everything stays the same. You're still going to be looking to put something on your network.
Well, and Perry, it runs from the end of the Stanley Cup Finals to the end of November. It's a void area where you've got Canadians who, if they're going to have any interest in football, that's when they're going to have it.
You're going to have, I always say, like, during the summer months, you've got a 2-month window when the CFL matters, and afterwards then you've got the NFL, the NHL, the NBA, everything else. You mentioned before about the importance of Toronto. Toronto is important because of, all the businesses are downtown, the Bay Street guys. But you know what? The CFL could survive in a different way without Toronto, and I would think the more important market right now would be Saskatchewan. That's where a lot of money is going towards now, because business is booming in Saskatchewan.